Nearly half of American families say they go into debt or dip into their savings every year just to meet all their expenses.
It's a sobering reminder that many people are not doing enough to save for retirement, but that doesn't mean there's no way out. Local 12's Paula Toti introduces us to a local family who's found a way to turn things around.
They're the people with young children, Gen Xers, fully into their careers and most likely to have the highest credit card debt. For those who carry a balance, it's an average of $8,000. They also have high student loan debt. Married 14 years ago with 4 kids and a house in Union, Kentucky, the Kovacic family wouldn't disagree. From the start, money was an issue.
That was the one thing when we got married that the priest said, is you guys don't see eye on money. So we knew this was going to be an issue right away.
They had very different opinions on using credit cards. 4.5 years ago, they turned to a professional about whittling down the debt and getting the family on solid financial ground. They wish they'd done it sooner.
I feel like that would have been so helpful. We wouldn't have had the problems that we had.
And it's not like the Kovacics aren't educated and motivated. Between them, they have 5 jobs. Al's primary job is a teacher and Melinda is an epidemiologist. But with 4 kids in private school, expenses are high.
And parents will do more for their kids than they do for themselves, and sometimes it is to their own detriment. And every now and then we have to have a little bit of a reality check.
Lee Laney has been that check as their financial advisor. In order to reduce credit card debt, the family did an old-fashioned budget. Eating out and gourmet coffee was the budget buster that could be cut.
Buy a really good coffee maker and make it at home.
Lee says families also need to make tough choices about the benefit of graduate programs. Will the advanced degree increase income?
He feels young families aren't in a good position to buy a house unless they can put down 20%. And while you're cutting the credit card debt, you still have to think of life, disability, and long-term care insurance. And have an emergency fund. 6 months saved up for expenses if you rent, 6 to 12 months if you own a home.
And car repairs seem to happen. That happens a lot with car repairs.
Speaking of that car, Lee says he sees many families get off track because they keep buying a new car when the old one is paid off.
If the family can take the money they put towards a payment every month, once that car is paid off, into an investment account for their long-term savings, every 3 years that they put that money away, that takes 1 year off their career.
The Kovacics are fortunate. They have great retirement benefits, but Lee says a minimum goal should be putting away at least 10% a year at every age, and the ultimate goal should be 20. There are a lot of pieces to the puzzle. The weak link has been the credit cards for the Kovacics, but now they meet every 3 months to review the budget and goals, and the credit card debt has been cut 2/3.
It's empowering. You don't want to mess it up.
The family is on track to be out of plastic debt by August. Paula Toti, Local 12 News.
Hiring a professional to draw up a financial plan can range in price for young families from about $500 to $1,500. If your financial issues are serious, you may benefit from a credit counselor. Make sure, though, they don't charge you a fee. Most legitimate counselors are paid by credit card companies, not consumers.
The January revenue numbers are